Hello people, this is Chykke presenting you a casting of a team pop game. This is Trojan.exe versus Resch. Okay, they both have Trojan.exe, Resch. I don't know what that's for. Let's just call them Resch. Resch. Anyway, okay, looking at the bands, Juggernaut and Axe. Okay, Juggernaut's obviously a very good hero. He's got his ultimate where he's invulnerable. Okay, wait. He's invulnerable during that ultimate. He can also have right clicks, getting a skull basher or anything. Desolator. It's quite great, right? Get a lot of damage output there, but obviously you can choose his heroes. So getting a micro unit, I would expect some micro unit if they are, but a pub game, I don't expect much like proness from them. I guess it's fine. An axe ban, obviously an axe can do a lot in a gang. Also, he helps you take down a tower very easily if you cannot counter him in that lane. If you cannot counter him in that off lane, he is gonna get your tower in the first 7-8 minutes, and that puts a lot of pressure on you. Obviously losing a tower so fast. So other than that, axe again very situational. Not expecting in the first 2 bans. Obviously a bit later. Then they just banned an Enigma. Obviously seeing a Tiny and a Magnus, Enigma is a certain ban or a pick. I don't think they're gonna pick Enigma because they have a Bristleback and an IO. Enigma won't be a great choice for them. Tiny and a Magnus, Enigma is always there. Then the bans on the Radiant side, Storm Spirit, Tidehunter and Silencer. Silencer obviously one of the broken heroes, I believe a very broken hero because of that permanent intelligence steal he has. Also he's got a right click pure damage which just takes 15 mana and he's gonna get intelligence steals. If he's there with the team, if they win gangs, he's gonna get intelligence steals. Other than that, that ultimate global silence is gonna make them do nothing for a period of time. That's gonna be a huge problem for them. Other than that, then there's the Tidehunter. The Tidehunter, obviously the Ravage being a very scary skill. I think they did want to go for an Enigma right there, thus banning a Storm Spirit and a Tidehunter, because if they are out of that, they can easily stop the channeling. Silencer ban, talked about it already. Then the Chaos Knight ban. Chaos Knight's obviously a lot of damage output. He can those phantasms, they do a lot of damage output, due to which even the Tiny can, even with his craggy exterior, the craggy exterior is gonna proc for every single phantasm of his. So it's not necessary that it's gonna hit the real Tiny, due to which it's not necessary that it's gonna hit the real Chaos Knight. So it's gonna create a lot of nuisance. Also a lot of units confuses a Magnus, as I've played Magnus and Enigmas a lot. So it confuses when you have a lot of units, that you think that there are a lot of units there, so you can go and RP or do a black hole, but there are very less. So it becomes a very confusing situation, due to which it's fine. An anti-mage ban on that side, anti-mage I don't think is a great hero. First of all, because now they shouldn't be scared of an anti-mage because they have an IO, they have 2 strength heroes and 1 intelligence, and Rubik doesn't have a great mana pool. Getting scared of anti-mage, probably they're gonna get a Skywrath mage or a high mana pool hero because of that then. Or I don't think it's a great ban. Anti-mage is not a hero which is picked a lot, but whenever he is, he can do quite a lot. He can easily be countered because it's just dependent on the mana, right? So yeah, right, okay, it's fine I think, because they've got a Puck. Puck has got quite a lot of mana pool, and Puck is nothing without his mana pool, because he needs to get his illusionary orbs out, his dream coils out to get away. Obviously his face shift doesn't take any, but the face shift's not going to help him much. After the blink dagger's removal of the mana usage, I guess it's still fine, but he needs a blink dagger for that too, and the blink dagger is going to continuously be cancelled if there's an anti-mage there. So I guess then the anti-mage is quite fine a ban. Talking about the picks right now, IO, an interesting pick obviously, but he's a great hero. With a Bristleback he can do quite a lot if he sticks with the Bristleback much. Also with a Puck, because now they have a lot of evasion skills. IO is overall, he's a great hero with the Bristleback, and he's also got what's skills called, yeah, the Overcharge and the Bristleback's just gonna do a lot of damage output right there. Bristleback obviously a very good hero, one of the best tanks in the game. The only problem being, if he is locked down, he can be killed, because if there's a stun, there's a tiny stun, then there's the Magnus RP, he can be killed because you can just face him and knock him down. His only advantage being his damage reduction at the back and the sides. Then coming the Rubik, lot of magic resistance there. You can steal the avalanche, the toss, and now they picked an apparition after the Rubik. But I guess it's fine because apparition normally gets his ulti out quite far away from the gank. So and after that he's probably gonna use some skills, a chilling touch during the gank or something. So stealing that ultimate will not be that easy, but if he does, that's gonna be a large nuisance. RP obviously a very good steal, even the skewer. Then comes the Puck pick. Puck is obviously one of the best mid laners I've seen. He can do a lot, he can escape quite a lot, he's not easily harassed, and even he can he's one of those heroes who can tower dive to get a kill and just get out without taking any damage. That's very rare for many heroes, like Storm Spirit being one, but for that he has to be level 6. He doesn't need to be level 6 Puck. Invoker, an interesting pick right there. Obviously he's good against a Puck because a lot of projectiles, due to which even if he is able to phase shift one, he's gonna get hit by the others. A silence will obviously not let Invoker get any further, but if he has his 4th spirits, it depends. It depends on what kind of build the Invoker is going for, the Quas-Vex or the Quas-Exort. I personally would prefer a Quas-Vex build against a Puck. Whenever I'm a Puck, I hate when there's a Quas-Vex build. The mana, if he gets an EMP out on me, I'm dead. That's the point. A cool slap and an EMP, I can't do much. Okay, they're talking about the picks on the Radiant side by Trojan.exe. A Tiny. A Tiny is obviously a very good pick, but I think it's because they picked a Tiny first that they picked an IO. Because a Tiny and an IO combination, if they do get it right, is a lot. It's a lot. It's a very big problem they're gonna face. Invokers also, forgot to mention, they have a Rubik and there's an Invoker. So there's gonna be a lot of spells Rubik can steal, but I don't think there's a lot that he can use. So Invoker's quite a good pick right there. But if Rubik is able to get his Aghanim Scepter, the new Aghanim Scepter giving a 2-second cooldown, it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot taken for Trojan.exe. Tiny, obviously, as I was saying, a Tiny and an IO combination is very amazing. As you would have seen in which game was that? I guess it was Cloud9 versus Aces, where Tiny and IO just ripped out Illidan in the mid lane because it's just too good. It's too good lane, because even if there is IO in the mid lane taking some farm, Tiny can get a lot of kills. Just a Blink Dagger and then there's IO. It's a lot of kills in the early game. And winning the early game, probably looking for an early game lineup. Both have an early to mid game lineup. I don't think any have much of a late game hero right now. Yes, you can judge like Bristleback. I don't think he can do much. Tiny can if he gets an Aghanim Scepter and an Assault Cuirass, but still he can easily be killed. He's a hero which can be locked down very easily. And they have heroes which can lock him down. A Dream Coil, a Telekinesis, and if he gets an Avalanche, Rubik gets an Avalanche, Tiny can be killed very easily. Not much. He has quite fine armor, movement speed's fine, but attack speed, he needs to get attack speed, and that's why IO is important. IO or any hero which gives attack speed. A Beastmaster could be a very good pick, but I don't think they will be. They will need another support right there. A Pudge, a very interesting pick right there. So a Pudge. Okay, so a Pudge is gonna go mid. Quite interesting. So the Puck is gonna be laning with a Rubik and an IO with a Bristleback. I guess that's what I would have been doing. Other than that, a Pudge, an interesting pick. I don't think it's good against Invoker. An Invoker is easily better and can easily defeat them in the mid lane. Also, another thing, if you are able to notice, is that there are 3 strength heroes and 2 intelligence. They don't have any agility. That's my point. An agility carry is required if you want to win a late game phase, and they don't. And Ursa is there, and Ursa can take you to the late game. He's not that great late game, but obviously he can be able to carry this team. Other than that, an as I said, a Pudge loses a lane against an Invoker unless he's very good and he gets a lot of hooks. You need at least a 90% hook rate if you need to win that. Other than that, I guess an Ursa pick, it's good because you don't have much to steal. Rubik, even if he gets its ulti, it's not going to get that much damage output as it needs to. So, there being that, and Ursa's quite a good pick. I don't think that, because there isn't much to steal. And Overpower is not going to do much because Rubik doesn't have much damage. He's got he's got 2.4 intelligence 2.4 intelligence gain. That's not gonna do a lot of damage even if he gets an overpower. For either shock, Earth Shock, he needs to be very close and he's a ranged hero. That's fine. What he can steal is mainly an Invoker, Tiny, and Apparition a bit. Only his ultimate. Others I don't think are much use. Chilling Touch can be used, but they don't have any right clicker. Another problem of Resch being they don't have any right clicker, while Trojan.exe do. Trojan.exe have also the Magnus's Empower, going to be very helpful for Ursa to farm. So there being that. And Ayu's gonna go laning with a Rubik. Okay, that's quite interesting. Already got a Smoker Deceit, haven't used it yet. I don't see the point of it. And 2 supports gonna be laning and Puck and Bristleback top. I don't think I would have done that. Okay, so Puck is solo laning. I guess he can do that. He's got the escape mechanism to do that, but it depends on what lane he's going up against. In a Magnus solo lane, and this is gonna be a tri-lane bot. Okay, I guess that is fine, but Tiny is not gonna get the farm he needs. I guess Tiny is very farm dependent. He needs that Agnum Scepter. After the Agnum Scepter, he's a completely new hero. Okay. Okay, so that's already gonna be a first blood just for the bounty rune. I don't think that's at all worth it. Yeah, I've seen a lot. Okay, who got the top rune right there? The Magnus got the top rune. No challenge right there. I guess that was a very stupid play. You don't need a bounty rune, isn't that valuable. It gives you 100 experience, but that's not worth a kill. A kill right there and just say okay. Not much. I'm not used to this much. Yes, it's okay. Never mind. Just gonna keep this on net worth. Yeah. So not like this. Okay. So see right there, he just got a kill and he's already at the top, topping the net worth. So that's an issue when you give a first blood. A Rubik, it's not that valuable, and right, you see that, down he goes, giving that first blood. And Patch dominating the mid lane unusually. He's getting quite a number of last hits. He's doing quite well. He's not allowing the Invoker to farm, who's not doing that great on last hits. Where is last hits? Yeah, he's doing quite well on last hits. Invokers quite low, 3. Okay, bot's gonna be a tri-lane versus a tri-lane. It's gonna be quite aggressive, and we're gonna see 2 solo lanes top. I believe Puck wins any lane unless it's against. No, even against. I guess against an Earth Spirit, he may lose a lane. But other than that, any melee hero he can probably win the lane. And this lane, he's probably gonna dominate it. I hope he does if he's a good Puck. Seeing the mid lane, my point being, okay, he's going for an Exort bird. Just an Exort. He's got an Invoke and 2 levels on Exort. I don't see the point of those. I guess he wants an early Sunstrike. Okay, there's some hassle going on. No. Okay, that's quite interesting, right? Anyway, yep, they're giving the farm to... Yeah, they're giving the farm to the Bristleback. I guess that's fine. But I don't think the Io should be lone right here. He can get... Yeah, he's going to probably get ganked if he gets a stun out. No, okay. He's got quite enough movement speed for that. He's quite slow than that. Yeah, 10 slower than that. Okay, but that's an even stupider pick. Okay, that's a good throw from that side. He's going to get a block and probably going to go down. If he gets a Sunstrike down, there going to be a Sunstrike. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so the Sunstrike. I guess that's the reason why he went for that. If he didn't have the level 2 of the Sunstrike, he may not have been able to get the kill. The Io stupid right there. I don't think the Io should have been alone in a lane. Ruby can be the one who's rotating, but Io has to stick with the Bristleback. Bristleback and the Io together can do wonders. But an Io alone is nothing. Okay, he's going for a magic wand. He will be spamming a shockwave, obviously, for getting a number of last hits, because he has got a much more harassment. He has got a greater harassment strategy, because illusionary orb and then there's a silence. He's got 2 spells to harass, so he's gonna be desperate to use the shockwave to harass as well as to take last hits. On the mid lane, okay, Puck now dominating the last hits chart, getting, as I said, he's doing quite well. On the other hand, Magnus, he's doing better than the Invoker in the mid lane. As you see right there, red, green, green, green. So even though they are topping the charts now, even there. So I think this is a very stupid play for them, because not letting a Tiny get farm is, I don't think, is that smart. But getting an Ursa can just get a fast Morbid Mask and then start jungling, is that's enough valid, and then you give the lane to Tiny so that he can farm up his Aghanims, his boots, as he's very item dependent. His ulti without items is useless. On the other hand, okay, nothing much happening in the mid lane. Got the first blood as well as the IO there, and IO still alone in this lane. I don't understand the point of it. He is gonna get overcharged. I guess that's fine, gonna help the Bristleback during his ganks, but the IO is standing there alone. I don't think that's smart. I don't think that's smart at all. If he does, yep, he may fall. 1 second. No, okay, they're not gonna go for him, basically because this range isn't enough, right? This range isn't enough for them to catch him. Okay, no action in the mid lane, not in the top lane. Yep, still Carter is able to dominate the lane. So even though, wait a second, yeah, even though they are top, the dire Resch is topping the last hits and the net worth charts. I guess net worth too, right? Yeah, and the net worth charts, they are behind in kills, and they have to be behind in kills, because I don't, according to me, they don't have a strategy late game. They have nothing late game other than the Bristleback, and the Bristleback falls right there. Okay, let's see what happened right there. Can I don't think I can. Okay, I guess that's sad. Okay, they got 2 kills right there. The Ursa got the Rubik and the Invoker got the Bristleback. Okay, sorry I missed it. I'm not a great caster. So I guess it's I don't think that's much of an interesting kill. Another Sunstrike from the mid lane. So he is still getting gold. He's getting gold through kills, while Pudge is getting gold through last hits. And still he's right here. He's right here, Invoker. And that's what I said. An Invoker can obviously win a lane. 23, just 1 last hit away. So a Pudge loses a lane against an Invoker easily. Getting 2 kills already, Pudge getting none. Yeah, getting 2 kills already and Pudge getting none, and still he's just 1 last hit away from Pudge. So I guess the I'd say the Invoker is winning the mid lane. Ursa already getting his phase boots, gonna go for a Morbid Mask. Sage. What kind of Sage give you? Like, it can be a Medallion. Medallion's quite good, and also an Urn of Shadows. Yeah, an Urn of Shadows can be a possible explanation. Tiny trying to steal some last hits? No, I don't think so. Okay, still topping, but quite a margin. Yeah, as I said right there, he is winning the mid lane. Invoker is now winning the mid lane, and the hook doesn't connect. So, yeah, the problem with Pudge in such matches is that he's very dependent on getting those hooks down, and he's not gonna get those easily. Okay, probably he's gonna go down because both the supports roaming together. I don't think that is what should be happening right there. Gonna prevent him from getting levels, which at least he should be getting, because now he's not at the top of the net worth. Bristleback's solo laning against 3 people. Okay, the passion's out. Okay, I guess they're gonna try to go on the Bristleback, not gonna get him, obviously. The problem with the Bristleback right now being that they don't have much of a lockdown. I expected one, as I said before, because you need a lockdown to get a Bristleback out. Obviously, Invoker is not a great lockdown hero. Okay, so there's gonna be something right here. Yep, the passion's gonna fall for putting a ward right there. They already have a ward. This is much more of an offensive ward, while theirs is a defensive one. So, okay, and the Bristleback falls. Okay, I'm missing quite a lot right here. Yeah, gonna smoke gang bot. The Ursa's already at the base. He's already quite low, and a passion's back. So still, if that hook connects, he's probably gonna get the kill. the ward right there, they knew about the ward, due to which they had the smoke ready. If they do get a hook on this apparition, he's gonna drop easy, but the hook doesn't connect and nothing's gonna happen. Okay, let's see. Yep, the tiny is gonna drop right there. Not smart hiding there. The Pucks shifted bot after getting a kill from the Magnus. Okay, and then there's action top. Missing quite a lot right here. Okay, anyway, okay, the hook misses. Is gonna let, due to which he's gonna be able to run. Okay, the telekinesis is there. He's gonna drop, but okay. So the Kato gets 3 kills, topping the net worth charts, topping the kill charts. I guess it's fine. Pudge not getting any hooks, and Invoker's getting quite a lot of farm. He's second right here, just 1 kill away, and on kills 2 he's just one away. So Invoker, if he continues getting this farm, he's already got a Midas. He's gonna top the net worth soon. He's probably topped it already. Yep, he's topped it by 400 gold. So now Invoker is gonna be a problem for Team Resch. Other than that, not much of a problem right here. Magnus getting his bottle, getting his arcane boots, while he's got an Urn of Shadows, Russian Urn of Shadows, and Tiny's got a bracer. He's getting a Ring of Basil. He's probably gonna he's gonna go for a Vladimir's. Obviously a great choice. Can get a Skadi later, because now this doesn't remain an unique attack modifier. Gonna get a Vladimir's, can now jungle. Okay, Invoker's gonna drop. Yep, he's gonna drop by the Rubik, and so is the Magnus. But the Invoker gets the kill on the Pudge. I don't know how. Yeah, the 4 spirits were there, got the kill on the Pudge, so still topping the net worth, while Pudge is third. Okay, so Pudge is picking up right there. He's getting quite a lot of assists, but mainly because he was able to farm mid. Bristleback getting his farm top because no one's there top. I don't know why. Magnus got killed and wasting a lot of mana. Okay, got his bottle. Obviously, bottles like the best item you can get on IO. Okay, there's something happening, but okay, they're just gonna go and push the towers. I guess they don't need to right now. That's still fine. Gonna spam his avalanche just to get the right clicks down. Yep, they're gonna go for the tower. Probably not gonna get it yet. Just and another hook misses. I haven't seen a good hook from A-Pink now. I guess it's fine. Okay, gonna roam bot. Probably gonna be a gang, but then there's this ward right here. Just not gonna let them. Ursa, yep, getting his Vladimir's quite close to it, and it's going for a Hood of Defiance, I guess. Yeah, Hood quite good because they have quite a lot of magic damage from Tiny, Magnus, as well as Invoker. Apparitions, ultimate if it hits is obviously there, but he already has his flesh heaps for that. I don't think that that's going to be much of a problem for the Pudge, but obviously he cannot put his rot on during that duration because he's not going to get any heals. The IO obviously not going to be able to heal during the apparitions ulti durations, which will be a nuisance for the IO, not going to be of any use during if an apparition ulti hits the complete team. On the top lane, there's going to be a fight for last hits. Kato doing quite well, getting his treads already. He's gonna go for a Dagon. He's gonna rush a Dagon, I guess. Okay, they're shifting bot. Probably gonna gang. Yep, gonna gang bot. If the hook connects, this can be great. This can be a kill, and he's stolen a toss. Okay, the Passion's ulti gonna hit all 3. Not all 3. Yep. Gonna hit 2. Kato's gonna get the kill, but may drop. No, may not. No, won't drop with that. Pudge. Yeah, the Pudge drops right there with the Ursa, the Invoker coming up, Sport Spirits doing quite a lot of damage, not getting a single point on Vex. Don't see the point. As you see right there, that's the point of a Puck. He can escape so easily right there, and so does the Invoker drop. Advantages for see the gold advantage of around 1000 and an experience change of 1000 again. Damage dealt by both teams, but still more repercussions on this. It was a 1 for 3, which is quite good for them.
Uninvited guest. Zaya's middle tower is under fire. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep. Okay, see, that gank just changed everything. Okay, wait. Okay, we got another kill on the Magnus right there. The sword right here, both on the same spot. But again, as I said, this is a very aggressive ward from Team Resch. So, this is gonna give us, right now, you saw that. But the smoke gank was not, because they used the smoke, they were not able to get this defensive ward to use. Due to which they were also able to win that gank right there. So as I said, yep. Experience, that gank just shifted everything right here. Resch just went up from 1000 plus 1000 of Trojan team to they reached almost a 3000 right there. So that's a 4000 experience gain which Resch got right there from that gank itself. So that's my point. This Team Resch has a very good late game early game lineup. They're not gonna be able to do much early game, and there goes the apparition as well. So Kato able to do quite a lot. So I thought that a puck pick, the pudge pick, I still think that it's not such great pick. But as you see right there, the Hand of Midas is gonna get him right up the charts, and that's what Invoker needs. One problem with Invoker is that he needs levels, and a Midas is gonna help him do that. Getting the mid lane, he was getting quite a lot of farm, so I guess that's fine. Okay, the hook's gonna connect and Magnus is gonna drop right there. Kato getting another kill. Yep, 6-0. Quite great. And Io still sticking with the Pudge. I don't think that is the greatest of ideas. He should be there with the Bristleback and the gonna go down. Yep, both are gonna go down probably. Even the Bristleback. Can he? Will he? Okay. No, he won't. The Io takes a lot of damage right there. Kato's in. Kato gets one more kill, and the Pudge gets Invoker. Another great fight. Fight's turning out very well for Resch. Instead, they have a better early game lineup. I don't say that Trojan has a better late game lineup, but obviously they cannot compete against this early game lineup of Resch.
Radiant's top tower is getting walloped.
The Bristleback gonna get the creep wave as Puck takes down the tower. The tower's probably gonna drop, and this is gonna be the second tower for Team Resch. Okay, the ulti hits, and Kato is in bit of a trouble, but that's just gonna be a level 1 ulti, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem. When the ulti gets scary, okay, the Ursa trying to take down the Resch, but again, this ward, okay, the ward just went off, but I guess it was still predictable. Yeah, there it is. That's quite a defensive ward, but it's still gonna let you get vision of the Resch pit if he gets in, and he didn't use a smoke right there. So, not allowing them to do a Resch, also making him fall on net worth right there. Io, the least net worth, but that's acceptable right there. Okay, the avalanche comes right before the, and the Pudge is gonna be able to. Okay, that's a great. Okay, I wouldn't have expected that ulti right there to hit. So a good phase hit from Kato. Emily's gonna get stunned. Maybe no, he's not. Okay, still winning quite well in ganks. Sibai gonna go for the Emily. Quite adamant on that Bristleback. I don't think he's gonna get that. This offensive ward's not gonna let him do anything right now. And that didn't do much. Let's see how much damage. He is maxing. Okay, he got one level of Vex. Obviously needed the Chaos Bolt. Is quite important, as well as the Tornado. And yeah. As I said, the Invoker, even if you are against the Invoker, okay, the Kato got a kill right there. I wouldn't have expected. I thought the Pudge would have get that. It's fine. He's already got his Blink Dagger. We're gonna go for a Dagon soon. Dagon's quite good, but I don't. The problem is that they have a strength. They have strength heroes. They have 3 strength heroes. They are quite tanky. So getting the Blink Dagger, is quite fine. But the problem is, okay, do they have a ward right here? Yep, they do have a ward. They may have seen that, and yes, they did. RT is gonna drop, and so are they. If Tiny, see, there's the problem right there. As I said, Tiny needs the farm. If Tiny does get farm, he could have blinked right in, and many of them would have been dead. Everyone in very low health. Kato may be dropping right now. Okay, it's quite a safe spot, right? No, he may drop. Yep, Kato's gonna drop. Kato will drop. Okay, he's got a blink dagger. Kato playing quite well, quite safe. That's the point. Puck can escape very easily. The Tiny as well as the Apparition fall right there, and they're gonna get the Resch as well. The hook hits and Ursa's gonna fall. Invoker trying to get the kills, not able to, and only the Magnus survives. Invoker at base, so doesn't count, and the Magnus falls back too. Bristleback picks up the Aegis, and that's a good pick. He's getting an omelet. He's got an omelet already. He's got a Vanguard, and went for a mana boots. He could have gone for a soul ring as well. Okay. Went to base just to refresh their health. Puck there as well. Puck's going for a Lincoln Sphere. Lincoln Sphere, they don't have much for a Lincoln Sphere. I don't see the point of a Lincoln Sphere right there. I don't think they have any other than toss. Cold snap maybe. Yep. Other than toss, cold snap, cold feet. I don't think that's such a game changing, because cold feet and cold snap can easily be evaded. Okay, that's a see. As you see right there, that's quite an offensive wards they're placing. One there too. So number of offensive wards Resch is placing. I guess they do know that there is an early game lineup. They can't do much late game, due to which they do need to get as many kills as possible and as many towers as possible. Gonna go on the bottom tower. It's already quite low. Can get it. Okay. The Magnus gonna drop to the Rubik, and I guess so is the Ursa. Yep, and the Ursa drops as well, and so does the Passion. Getting wrecked pretty badly, and all survivors 4 die. Let's see. You see that 1200. That slope is amazing. That slope gone from the around the 8th minute mark. I guess the 8th minute mark to 20th minute mark. See that difference in levels change. The net worth, Invoker even with the Hand of Midas not able to do anything. Already getting his forced. He's gonna go for a force stuff rather than a blink dagger. I guess it's fine because they have a lot more DPS. If Apparition is able to get his ulti on, his blink dagger is gonna be on cooldown for a long period of time. Puck and Rube gonna be hit by that. I don't think that's gonna be a problem anymore. Still just a level 1. Still just a level 1 ultimate. But the heal's not there. Io's quite far away. So, okay. And Rubik drops. And I guess this gank is gonna go for Trojan. 2 already dropped. No, there is an Aegis there. The Io is already back. Pudge gets 2 kills right there. And I guess not. I guess the still Team Resch is winning this game. It's Puck goes back, goes to the mid lane to push while they look for this tower. Only got 1. They're gonna get this one, 2. The IO already there to save him, and there you go. Another kill for Pudge, and Pudge tops the net worth now. Pudge was not able to do much in the mid game, in the mid lane, doing quite a lot right now. It's still Puck. I guess Kato is doing the best. Getting a flawless streak right now is almost got his. Has he almost got his? Yeah, he's almost got his perseverance, and then he's gonna get his ultimate orb soon. He could have got for something else other than an ultimate orb, maybe a sheep stick. A sheep stick could have been great, because then their only damage source right now, who's got quite a lot of farm, other than Invoker, is because Invoker can be easily killed by an Orchid or any silence. He already has a form of silence, so there's that. Okay. It's gonna hit, still not gonna do much. Yep. Ursus, even though he's quite low, he's the third. He's still the third. See right there, the net worth's dire. Radiant, dire. And then there's Io right there. But still Io is not the lowest. It's Apparition. Ancient Apparition is quite low. And I think Apparition is also one of those supports he needs farm. If he gets an Agram, that's a lot. And he's not maxing his Chilling Touch. I think Chilling Touch is one of those things that you can get, and Ursa is going to do quite a lot of damage right there. Yes, he will get slow, but he's already got his Overpower. So Overpower is going to may reduce him. Okay. The hook's not going to connect. The force stuff Force stop by what? Hey, that's right. He himself force stopped. I don't think that was great enough. Okay, got no hooks right there, but maybe. Okay, there's a sentry ward right here, and if he's able to get the hook, no, he couldn't spot him, but the Magnus may go down. The Magnus may go down. Yep, there is an RT. He's already got his Aghanims, and his Haystone's gonna help him. No. Okay, so the Magnus escapes quite well. He's getting his mechanism ready. Guess that's pretty fine from that side, and he's almost getting. Yep, I guess he's got enough gold for his ultimate orb. Got his Vladimir's. I guess that's it, because they're getting ganked a lot. You see right there, they have just the maximum number of deaths is Rubik's, which is 5, and the lowest is 0, which is Puck. Kato's doing quite well right there. He's got an Invis rune. He may get both the kills. He will. That's Pudge TPing top as well as Rubik. Ayo can come in any moment he wants, and there you go. Ayo comes in 2 with Bristleback, and there you go. 2 kills right there. And that's gonna be a 5-man ultimate. Not gonna do much. Not gonna do anything. The Ayo goes back to bot lane and returns to pushing. That was a great gank right there, and just gonna increase the network charge. Gonna go to 16,000, close to 16,000, and that's just one way. I don't think there is any comeback right now. That's a lot of experience difference, a lot. And to get back there, you need to win continuously without losing a single tower, and they're already gonna lose one. The hook doesn't connect. Yeah, they're gonna need some victories in ganks, and that also not meaning just like you have one survived and all of them are dead. It's like all of you survived and they are all dead. If you get 2 or 3 victories like that, only then is there a chance that you're gonna win this game. Is there a chance of a comeback? Because right now they are very low on farm. The Pudge and the Puck still ready. And Aghanims, okay, an RP on on 2. Okay, the Puck goes down. So Kato falls, but so does the Ursa to the Bristleback. The Pudge right there, both quite low, but no. He's still gonna get the kill, and there you go. 3 kills to Bristleback. Maybe an ultra kill, maybe. Yep, it's an ultra kill for Bristleback. And they're gonna go back. I don't think that was okay. I guess that is. So an ultra kill, and that's just. It's not gonna help Trojan. It's not gonna help Trojan. I did say, as I said, it's an early game lineup, and they're doing quite well for an early game lineup. You see the damage done right there, 65,000, and the Bristleback did 35,000 on his own. That is a lot. You're just gonna heal up, get ready for the next gang, and that's the point. In a 26-minute game, they are being very aggressive. The hook connects, and that's gonna be a kill. Ayo gets the kill. I guess it's fine. The supports don't need kills, right? You're preventing supports from getting farm in your lane. You should let them get some kills. You shouldn't be like, or it happens a lot in normal pub games where you see that it's just. Okay, where's the Puck? Just wondering. Okay, they're all mid, focusing on one lane. I guess that's fine, because even though they do have an Invoker, a Magnus, and a Passion, they're not able to get their combo right. There is a lot. Even though Team Trojan is the one who has to initiate first, and if they do get a perfect initiation, they can get a pure team wipe right there, but they won't. It's just that, as you see right there, the Pudge is just even before you expect. The Puck and the Pudge are initiating, and if Resch starts initiating, they have no chance of winning. As you see right there, an RP would have been great, but the Puck just goes in, tears them apart, and there you go. Their main carry, their main damage output, focusing on him first, which is great. A great phase shift right there. Blinks out. Probably Rubik's gonna drop. Yep, Rubik drops. That's fine. They got 3 kills for a support Rubik. They got 1 tank, 2 carries for 1 support. Yes, that's perfectly fine. The Passion just sitting back, not able to do anything. I guess this is GG. Kato's doing great, as well as Pudge. Not able to get much hooks out. I don't think his hooks are the ones that are getting him kills. It's basically his ultimate. He's got a very he's being a part of. That's the point of a pudge. I believe that a pudge can only be useful once he is a part of gangs, not a solo killer. I have quite a lot of experience with the pudge, and I know this because to get more damage, you need more flesh heaps. That's the point. I love the agonyms on the pudge. Many people don't think it's that great. It's amazing. It gives you a lot of damage output. If that ulti is not stopped, it's gonna wreck you like shit. Okay, right there, an RP doesn't have an RP. It's already on cooldown, and the puck falls. Kato falls to Ursa. He's already gonna come back. Amazing plays by that, but the bristleback's taking a lot of damage. So is Kato right back. Kato's not got his ultimate, but Pudge does. They have a lot. They just use avalanche. They still have skewer. They still have cold snap. They still have cold feet. So dismember not an option right now. I was sitting back waiting for them to initiate. That's what an Ayo has to do. But low on mana. One problem Ayo is gonna face right now. He's not gonna be able to put his mechanism down. If he tries to see right there, gonna take a lot of damage. Bristleback may fall. Okay. Ursa falls right there. And so does the Magnus. And yep, and so does the Magnus. That damage from Pudge right there, amazing. And so does Invoker. This is the game. This is game. Not able to win a single gang. Not able to win a single gang from Team Trojan. Getting their mid barracks. Probably gonna shift to the top. Everyone low on health. If an apparition ulti hits, it's probably gonna die. But he's shifting top. Yep, Bristleback shifts top. Got an offensive ward right here. See, they are playing very offensive. That's a very offensive ward there. They're gonna be getting full vision right here. Pudge is gonna easily get some hooks. Gonna wait. Okay, ulti hits right there, and still he is safe. I gotta appreciate Team Resch's plays. Trojan not doing well. The Tiny, the Ursa not doing great. Now see the okay, we are at the experience. Let's go back to net worth. Oh, you see that 4. Even the Rubik, a support Rubik, a Bristleback topping the net worth right now. Getting 8 kills and 15 assists, but he's topping the net worth. He's already got his Shiver's Guard, his armlet. Are you going for a dig-in? I guess they're just having fun right now. Park getting up. Kill on the apparition. I don't think there's any point. Right now, there is no place for a comeback. A 15 to 43. They don't have a hard late gamer. As I said in the starting of the match, now, Ursa isn't a hero that can make you win the game. But it's better than Team Resch. Team Resch has no late gamer. There's no one who can make you win the late game. But 30 minutes, they're already inside there. Gonna go for the Resch. Probably gonna, yep, they're gonna get the Resch. Bristleback's just, and another kill right there for the Tiny. They are just getting wrecked. They're gonna relocate right into their base. Bristleback's gonna dive in. Got an age is at stake. Gonna put down as much damage as there. And there's the Dream Coil. There's the hook. Apparition drops from one side. Magnus from the other. Tiny 2 and both others just sitting in the base. There is no hope for Team Trojan.exe. Team Resch destroying them. 32-minute mark and they are already winning the game. A hook falls and so does Invoker. Drop right there. You see that damage. 31 flesh heaps in a 32-minute game. That's like 1 flesh heap per minute. My point being, Pudge needs to be a part of gangs. He's gonna get flash heaps. He's gonna able to do damage. He's gonna be able to tank. He's got no tanking items. He's still got 4k health. That's the point. A Pudge can only be useful then. He's got 0 farm, as I said. If the Tiny was one of those heroes, if he would have been given the farm. In the top lane, the Magnus can still go without farm. If okay, so there goes the hook and there he falls. Went for the Tiny, still couldn't get the Tiny. He sits fine. And the Ursa is just chilling out. He knows there is no hope. He's just gonna farm. He's gonna go and farm. He's still keeping. Yep. As I said, if the instead of the Magnus, if they would have went for the Tiny to go to the top lane, he may have even won against the Puck. Not necessarily. He can obviously dodge the avalanche, but if he gets the avalanche and toss combination, Kato is dead. That is simple as crap. That does a lot of damage, that combination. So if Tiny would have been given farm right now, maybe this would have been a completely different game. GG call.
Radiant's middle tower is not safe.
And see those. They're just chilling off. It's just GG. So great play from Team Resch, especially Puck. I'd say Puck did a great job right there. Kato as well as Pudge. Pudge being a part of every single gang, very active, but not one of those solo killers right there. Not trying to get the kills mid lane, but trying to get the kills with the team. And even if he was not able to get the kills, on the other side, poor decision making from Team Trojan. You think if the Tiny would have been given the lane, it could have done a lot more. A Magnus farm isn't that important as you get a Tiny farm. Their Team Resch wins the game. A good game, right? I can't compare it to an international game, because right there, as I said, they would have easily won. Their lineup, the Team Resch lineup, it's good. The Bristleback IO lineup is obviously good with the Rubik, but the Team Trojan lineup is also amazing. So, not amazing, I'd say. Again, my point being, they don't have any good late game carry. If Tiny was given farm and if Ursa was given farm, and if they weren't contested that well, if the supports were doing their job well, I guess they could have done that. Another problem with them was the problem of having Apparition. Apparition being their only support, and Apparition is a support that needs farm. He needs a Zagreum Scepter, he needs a Newell Scepter, he needs Will of Discord, maybe not a Will of Discord, not necessarily, but an Aghanim Scepter is there. And a solo support like that, he needs wards, he needs to get the courier, he needs to get many sentries. That's gonna prevent him from doing that. And there will only be one support is gonna help their carry if it farmed. That's gonna be a problem. And a very active rotating play by Team Resch, which made them win. Again, a great play by Kato and Apink. I guess they did deserve the victory. Seeing the lineup and the bans, I would have expected the Trojan to win. The Pudge and the Puck in the same team wasn't that interesting, but they did go for a try lane, and the Puck solo against a Magnus, he already had to win. A Magnus getting a 310 score, that's pretty horrible. As you see right there, the experience gain, experience per minute, 699, it's pretty low, but you see right there, no one's above 300. The Invoker, the only guy who had a Midas, is above 300. So I guess that's the game. If you like my casting, I can obviously do more. Please like, share, subscribe. It's gonna help me a bunch. Meet you guys tomorrow.